They have told f is from R to R. That means domain is R, codomain is R. We have our function f of x is x upon 1 plus mod x. Now what we are going to do, because there is a modulus function, so we will redefine in the sense f of x will be, for x greater than equal to 0, it's going to be x upon 1 plus x, and if x is lesser than equal to 0, it's going to be x upon 1 minus x. Now if we find the derivative of this part and this part, so u by v rule, 1 plus x the whole square and 1 plus x into 1 minus x into 1. So x will be gone. Finally, we are having 1 upon 1 plus x the whole square. Second part also, if we differentiate x upon 1 minus x, we'll have 1 minus x the whole square, and then 1 minus x into this differentiation is 1 minus x into that differentiation, which is 1. So x is gone. Finally, we are having 1 minus x the whole square. So if we talk in the statement number 1, derivative of this function, if x greater than equal to 0 is always positive, x lesser than equal to 0 is always positive. So it is 1 kind of function, because we say dy by dx is always positive. So statement 1 goes true. Now we are coming to statement 2. Same procedure, x square plus 4x minus 30 upon this. So u by v rule, x square minus 8x plus 18 the whole square, and then x square minus 8x plus 18 into this derivative, which is 2x plus 4, minus x square plus 4x minus 30 into another differentiation, which is 2x minus 8. So when you will simplify the numerator, you will get a linear function. So if linear function upon quadratic, this quadratic is always positive because it is a perfect square. So linear function can be somewhere positive, somewhere negative. So if dy by dx is somewhere positive, somewhere negative, that means the function is many to one function. So statement 2 also goes true. First also goes true. Answer is D part.